EBSN.com.
Welcome back to a beautiful sunny aquatic ballpark, and it's third grade about to get underway. Ryde taking the first game 11-0 in the 18s. So we move to third grade. Ash Roberts is going to be our starting pitch-up. We'll look at the right side. Matt Kelleher leading off in right field. Ethan Zarinsky in left, Jeremy Watts in third, Willis Gunnersaker at first, Hamish Lambert at second base, Dylan Opperman the DH, Mitchell Howey at shortstop, Jordan Lowe he's doing the catching, and Matt Nuttall is the centre fielder for Ryde. For Manly around the diamond, Jake Wander in left, Stephen Simic in centre, Ricky Huang in right field. And then a bunch of old boys and a rookie around the infield. Phil Ardill on the hot corner, Glenn Murdoch at short, and it's the Harris coupling, father-son duo of Kai at second and Owen at first base. The catcher, Oliver Tibbett, and on the mound, as I mentioned, Ash Roberts.
Leading it for the right side will be number 28, the right fielder, Matt Kelleher.
So Matt Kelleher to lead it off. Manly going down to Blacktown last week, 13-1. Ryde down by a run to Porkham Hills, 9-8. One ball and one strike. It's Kelleher to start it. Into left field, over for it. Nice running catch for out number one.
You on deck batter, number 18, the centre fielder, Ethan Zarinsky.
A nice start by Ash Roberts, getting the first out of the inning. Nice running catch by Jake Wander. Over in left. Shortstop Glenn Murdoch bailed out on that one straight away. He couldn't see it. It was the young youthful eyes for Jake Wander. Going to have to get our technician out to centre field and fix the camera out there. It's pointing at the clubhouse at the moment. Such has been the effect of the wind so far today. Top of the zone, taken for a ball. Ethan Zarinsky is the hitter. Two and one the count. That one down and in. It's got Ollie Tibbett blocking. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button there. So 3-1. That one over the top of the shortstop Glenn Murdoch and into left field. First base runner of the afternoon.
Third base, Jeremy Watts.
I bring up Jeremy Watts. With one away here in the first. First appearance of the year for Ash Roberts. Missed round one due to injury. Bottom of the zone, a called strike. Ash is where he likes to be, ahead in the count. Runner goes, breaking ball, lifted. Straight at the centre fielder in Stefan Simic, who comes in to make the grab. He lobs it back in with Zarinsky hustling back to first for the second out.
Two down for Ryde, the runner on first. The new batter, number 93, the first base, Willie Unasekira.
So two away for the lefty in Gunasakara. Runner goes again, Zarinsky this time. Will be able to reach second. Ball in the dirt, blocked nicely by Tibbett. That one fouled off over our heads and up towards the clubhouse. 1-1 here to Gunasakara. Runner goes over to third. Ball gets away. Phil Ardell thought he had it. It went through, past, around, under, over the glove. It'll be a run for Ryde, who struck first here in the first inning. Ball was in the dirt. Gunasakara makes it 2-1. And for strike 2.
Number 62, the second base, Hamish Lambert.
Hamish Lambert, the new hitter, after Willis Gunasacre drew the walk. Hitting a walk, the offense so far for Ryde. He's got them on the board 1-0. Breaking ball, drops in, but it's out of the zone. Count now 2-1. Check on the runner at first. Strike 2 on Lambert. Count now even at 2. Swing and a miss. And Ash Roberts gets the strikeout to end the first. But it's a run on the board for Ryde. They led it 1-0. And we'll head to the bottom in a moment. Defensively for Ryan, it's Ethan Zarinsky in left, Matt Nuttall in centre, Matt Kelleher in right, and then around the infield, Jeremy Watts, Mitch Howway on the left side. On the right side, Hamish Lambert, Willis Gunasacre, the catcher Jordan Lowe, and Kento Camiareso on the mound for the Hawks. Jake Wander's going to lead off for Manly. Starting left fielder takes Ball 1 at the bottom of the zone. That's down for ball 2, 2-0. And the lead-off man in Wanda. Went over to last week, but scored a run after walking. Struck out looking. His other at bat. And again, it got away from Manly early. Manly will love to score some early runs here today. Get ahead early, play from in front. Pops that one up on the 2-1. Right side, tough play for Lambert. It's swirling around. It doesn't make. Makes it look easy. Gets underneath to make the catch. First out of the inning. Come on, Manly. They light up.
Number 64, third base. Phil
Jake Wanda, Phil Ardill batting 2, Stephen Simic 3, Glenn Murdoch 4, followed by Ash Roberts. The Harris duo, son and father, Kai then Owen, Ricky Wong and Oliver Tibbett rounding out the 9 for Manly. Showing bunt, pops it up, goes to the left side and rolls foul. Over 2 last week, drove in a run though. Back in Manly colours. Fouls that one off. Kemi Racer quickly ahead 0-2. Billy Green, the home plate umpire. Liam Morrison at first. And one outside corner. Ardill wasn't happy with it. Ardill strikes out for out number 2. 2 quick outs for Kento Camiraso.
2 down for Manly. That brings up number 55, the centre fielder, Stephen Simic.
Simic rips that one high, but out of play. 0-2. Here with 2 out. Breaking ball hits Steph in the back. A free 90 there for Manly. It's a 2 out base runner.
'99, the shortstop, Glenn Murdoch.
Next to bat, Glenn Murdoch. One of the old boys of the Manly Eagles from back in the day. It's the call up today on his son Austin with the start in under 18s. Answered the SOS last night. Outside corner, 0-2. Raso trying to get out of the inning. Straight back up the middle, but only softly. And the second baseman and Hamish Lambert will do the fielding. It'll be a fielder's choice to end the inning. Ryde will lead at 1-0 as we head to inning number 2. So Dylan Opperman Woodcock for Ryde starts us off with a strike one. Rips that one to the left side. Oh, Murdoch. Nice strong throw, but through the glove of Owen Harris at first. Throw was a little bit high. It's going to allow Opperman to reach.
For the shortstop, Mitch Howey.
So Ryde with the leadoff man aboard. Runner in each of the 2 innings so far. Breaking ball in there for a called strike one. Fouled off. Head 0-2, that one. Let's go up onto the balcony. Almost got an unsuspecting spectator. I was looking for a ground ball here, maybe get 2. Checks the runner. Top of the zone. Away holds off. In there for what could have been a strike, but I reckon Tibbet may have stolen it. Came out of the crouch very quickly, Ollie Tibbett. Could have been the difference between a ball and a strike, but the runner Opperman moves up to second. And then that one lifted. That's going to get into the gap. Long run for the outfielders. It'll be Stefan Simic that has to go out to get it. He'll relay it in. And it's a double there for Mitch Howey. Swapping spots. And doubles the Ryde lead here in the second. Brings up Jordan Lowe. Ball one to Lowe. Start the at bat. Outside corner. Just paints it. Even sticks up at 1-1. Checks the run up. Up and out of the zone, so Nash is struggling with a little bit of location early on in this one. 3-1 the count. Finds the zone there to get the count to 3-2. Manly searching for the first out. One fouled off. The out bat will continue here for Jordan Lowe. Gets the strike out. Nice job there by Ash Roberts to work back from behind in the count.
1-0, the centre fielder, Matt Nuttall.
Important first out for Manly here in the second. Trying to keep this a 2-0 ball game. Starts with a strike to Matt Nuttall. Ash Roberts keeping a close eye on Mitch Howey at second. Finds the outside corner. Gets ahead in the count, 1-2. Rips it up third base line, and that's going to be called foul. by mere inches over there at third. Nuttall racing around to second, but played umpire Billy Green with a nice clear foul signal. Bring Nuttall back to the dish. And continue his at bat down 0-2. So the 0-2 here to Matt Nuttall. Pitch count climbing for Ash Roberts. Gets the swing and miss. Pair of strikeouts now for Ash.
Back to the top of the order, Matt Kelleher.
Trying to strand that runner at second. That brings up Matt Kelleher for Ryde. Rips that one straight away into left. And diving catch there by Jake Wanderer. Attempt at least. Just found himself out of position a little bit. And Ryde get their third run of the ball game.
The batter Ethan Zarinsky.
So 2 out for Ethan Zarinsky. Singleton scored back in the first. 3 runs coming on 3 hits for Ash Roberts. 3 strikeouts, but none of the runs have been earned after a couple of errors by Manly. I think Manly could be the ones batting, if not for an error earlier in the inning. The throw from Glenn Murdoch just a little bit higher for Owen Harris over at first. Oh, 1 here to Zarinsky. Lob one into left field. An inning ago. And came around to score. Breaking ball in there, nicely located there by Ash Roberts. It's getting ahead in the count. Ash just unable to find the get-out pitch. Can he strike out the side around a couple of base hits and a couple of runs? He does. Gets the swing and miss. He strikes out the side, but Ryde, they get a pair of runs on the board. They're going to lead this 3-0. Confirmation that it is the third out of the innings. I don't know why the conversation is out in the field. The strikeout was the third out. The runner becomes irrelevant, and we'll head to the bottom of the second. Manly trailing 3-0 here on Eagles Baseball Sports Network. Ash Roberts led it off for Manly. Manly trailing 3-0 here in the second. Nice leaping grab over at third by Watts to retire Ash Roberts for the first out of the inning. Quick first out for Manly.
The batter in the box, Kai Harris.
So Kai Harris making his Manly debut. The nephew of Manly pitching legend Vaughan Harris, wearing Vaughan's number 34 here this afternoon. And straight back up the middle. It's going to get down for a base hit. And Kai Harris is going to be 1 for 1. And his dad coming up behind him.
0, Owen Harris.
See if father can emulate son. Bottom of the zone for ball 1. That one down and away, 2-0. Let's clip it. That's ball 3. Owen Harris. And it's going to be a 4-pitch walk there for Owen Harris, Manly. Showing some good resilience at the plate here in this inning. There's Roberts, robbed of a base hit. Single and a walk with 1 out for Ricky Wang. So a quick chat on the mound with Kento Kamiareso just to try and refocus him. Ricky Wang, 1 ball and no strikes. Outside corner. Looked like Billy Green was going to call ball 1, but just stepped back and said ball 2. So it looks like he's going to call strike 1 rather. Bases with a couple of Harrises on them. Ki Wang trying to move him over and move him in. That one's in there for a called strike. 2-1. Outside corner. Wang steps back, didn't like it. Now he's behind in the count. Straight back up the middle, but Kento pulls it out of his glove. No one's at the base. You need someone standing on the bag to effect it out. Ricky Wang is going to pick himself up a base hit. We'll see how it's scored.
Catch for Manly, Oliver Tibbetts.
Intuitive by Kento Kamiareso. Maybe the middle infielders thought, given the bobble, he would have just gone over to first. But they went back up the middle, and base is going to be loaded for Ollie Tibbett. A 9-hole hitter for Manly. That's a ball down and away. That ball fouled off. 1-1 the count here to Tibb. Trying to get Manly on the board. At the top of the lineup, right behind him. Lays off the high fast ball from Kamiareso. 2 balls and a strike. Outside corner. Kamiareso paints it. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's outside, ball 3, so the count's going to be full. So 3-2. Ollie Tibbett trying to get Manly on the board any way he can. Right side. Long run for Kelleher, but he's going to sit underneath it nicely. He makes the catch. And Kai Harris coming in. He's not going to be fast enough. Nice throw by Matt Kelleher in right field. Throws out Kai Harris at home. And the inning will end there. Manly, they load the bases. They can't score. It's 3-0. We're off to the third here on Eagles Baseball Sports Network. One away here, top of the third. Strike one fired into Willis Gunasakura. Manly missing an opportunity to get on the board. Left the bases loaded in the second. In there for a record strike. On ball and 2 strikes now to Gunasakura. Two and two. And one lifted, left side. Over to it. Nice work by Phil Dill, just off camera. Thanks to catch in foul territory for out number 2. So a couple of quick outs. Couple of quick outs. Hamish Lambert goes to the right side. Backhand spad by Kai Harris, too high for his dad. Third error of the game for Manly. All of them throwing errors so far, and that's going to extend the inning.
The DH, Dylan Woodcock.
Manly were almost out of it, but throw just got away from Kai Harris. Maybe just rushed it at the end. Strike one fired into Dylan Opperman Woodcock. Popped up. Time for Tibbet to get there. Roberts also over to it. And Ollie Tibbet can't make the catch despite best efforts. Had the runner to contend with. Ash Roberts had to pull out with the runner barrelling up the line. Opperman Woodcock will get another chance. Oh, and 2 again. Popped up, right side, in for it, Ricky Hying. Over to it though, Kai Harris, he makes the catch. And this time Manly get out of the inning. Kai Harris making up for his little error batter ago. They get the third out, leave a runner on. We'll head to the bottom of the third, the top of the order coming up for Manly. Just trying to get our centre field camera back after it's been blown around by the wind.
Back to the top of the order for
Technician
Manly
out
side,
there
Jack
just to
Wanda.
tie it down and make sure it can stay stable the rest of the day. Still 2.5 games of baseball to cover. Jack Lenton, the new pitcher. Starts with a strike to Jake Wanda. Lots of arms and legs on this one. Chop up by Wanda. Back to the pitcher. Has troubles to find it. Can't find it. Tied him up. It'll be a base hit for Jake Wanda. Just a second hit by Manly today.
The box, the third base, Phil Ardell.
Phil Ardell fouls off that one, off his hands. Ball one. One and two. Here to Phil Ardell. Pops it up and out of play. Check on Wanda over at first. He's back diving on the bag. And that'll be a hit by a pitch. Dill will just toss the ball back nicely. Manly 2 on, nobody out. Here to start the third. That loaded base with one out. The previous inning.
Stephen Sinnick.
That one too high. Outside corner gets the call, 1-1. Ground ball, pull the left side, easy play. Can't turn two though. They do get the lead out at first. In the form of Jake Wanda by Watts, the fielder's choice. And just going to need some maintenance over there at first to fix that bag.
99, the shortstop for Manly, Glenn Murdoch.
So the maintenance done. Both over at first, and with our centre field camera, hopefully it's secured a little tighter now and doesn't blow around so much in the wind. Hopefully a couple of cable ties have done the job. So Glenn Murdoch. That one will get away from the catcher in low. So both runners will move up. 390 for Manly. Sticking now with the job to do to drive in a run or two. Wander at third, Ardil at second. In fact, it's Ardil at third and Simic at second. Game changer just a little bit behind. Checks his swing. Said he didn't go. Two and one the count. That's down ball 3. So Manly trying to load the bases. Get themselves back into this game. Fouled off over towards the man at the Ryde dugout. The count now full at 3 and 2. The 3-2 here from Jack Lenton. Too high, ball 4 up and away. And the bases are loaded once again for Manly, this time with one out. That one inside, it's going to hit Ash on the elbow guard, maybe in the ribs. Throws the ball back, intentionally or unintentionally over the top of the pitcher. But for Manly, they're on the board. It's taken the best part of 10 innings today, combined between the 18s and now third grade. Well, 9 innings, rather. 18's played 6. Over in the third now, so 9 in the third innings.
Box Kai Harris.
Now for Kai Harris. Just as I spoke about the camera being fixed. It's lost itself again. Wind must be very strong out there in centre field. Kai Harris takes ball 1.
I'll be back in like an hour.
There you go. Right, pitcher coach will come out and have a discussion with his relief pitcher who's just struggling to find the zone here. Manly building. Trying to tie this ball game up. And if they can, get ahead. No. Oh, actually, doesn't look too bad. Look at it.
Right on the box is there.
Yeah. Just hide the screen. No, it's okay. So 1-0 here to Kai Harris. Already hit today. Takes that down for 2-0. 3-1. That was the 3-0. Makes it 3-1. Guy Harris get Manly on the board. They're on the board, in fact. Can he tie up this ball game? It was Harris that was thrown out to end the second. Trying to score on the sacrifice fly off the bat of Ollie Tibbett. Swing and a miss. Can't catch up. It's a big second out for Ryde. Going to be up to his dad, Owen, to get the job done. Well, it's in the leg. He'll take that. Get it any way he can. So it'll be a run for Manly. Oh, perfect. Yep.
And Ricky Wang.
For Ricky Wang. So Manly made it a one-run ball game here in the third. And Ricky Wang potentially give them the lead. Strike one. Fired in by Lenton. Outside corner. And 3 straight strikes fired in by Lenton. Maybe a bit of frustration coming out there for him. But he gets out of the inning. Not before Manly, though. They score 2. They'll leave the bases loaded again for the second straight inning. This time they got on the board. They trailed by 1. We're off to the 4th. So Will Burns takes over on the mound for Manly. He's got a full count on the leadoff man in Mitch Howate. I can't find it. It's a lead-off walk for Ryde. Manly trailing by a run here in the fourth. We've got 8, 9, and 1, I believe. 7, 8, 9, in fact. That's down low for ball one.
Billy, line up this one.
But the Greens losing his line up again. You gotta put the button on your pocket, Billy. One-0 here to the catcher, Jordan Lowe. Outside corner, a called strike. Count 1-1. And he goes. Tip it with the throw, but it's not strong enough. Ryde with the runner in scoring position. And the lead-off walk. Moves up. Count now 3-1. Popped up, that's going to get out of play. Burns with the 3-2. Pops it up into left field. A nice catch by Jake Wander to record the out. Looks like camera 7's dropped out.
Go to the bottom of the order with Matt Nuttall.
Big out there by Will Burns. Nothing worse than a camera dropping out on you right as you go to switch to it. Matt Nuttall, the 9-hole hitter now. Finds the zone to get the count to 2-1. Another low for one with a strikeout. Just 3 innings work out of Ash Roberts today. None of the 3 runs were earned. And a big swing and miss. to fill the count at 3-2. In fact, it's 2-2. My apologies. Popped it up. Over to it, Kai Harris. Can't make the catch. Stephen Simic is rushing in for it. Kai Harris out for it. And the ball's going to drop in between the two. Down for a base hit. Shout out Matt Givo watching on at home. Looks better on TV. Gonna love the stripes of the grass as well, really adding to the effect. So back to top of the order for Matt Kelleher. 2 runners on here for Ryde. After Matt Nuttall dropped in that little base hit in the shallow centre field. Two 2-0 here for Will Burns. He can work himself into a ground ball. And he could get out of it nice and quick. It's behind the hitter. And you're sucking in a little bit too much. Avoided a hit by a pitch. Count now 3-0. It'll be a 4-pitch walk to Matt Kelleher. The base is now loaded. Simon Lau will come out and just have a quick chat to Will Burns. Let's help him get on the right page. Only second grade, getting prepped in the cages as we speak. We'll have second grade at 3 o'clock, and that'll be all for Will Burns. So 1/3 of an inning, just struggled with location and control a little bit. And it'll be handed over to Austin Holly. We'll take over for Manly, and we'll give Austin a moment to warm up, and we'll be back in a moment. Ethan Zarinsky will be the first hitter to face Austin Holly. Second appearance for Austin Holly. And one's fouled off. He was used in relief last week against Blacktown, where he went 2 1/3. He faced 15 hitters through 55 pitches. Gave up an earned run on 2 hits. He walked 3, struck out 3. 2 of them looking, and he also hit a batter. Corner's playing in, middle's playing back. That one straight back to the pitcher. He'll come home for one. High throw, and it can't be handled. Tips out of the glove of Ollie Tibbett. And Manly, they were inches away from maybe getting out of the inning, but the throw from Holly was high. Tibbett couldn't handle. It'll be a fielder's choice in an error. Or maybe just an error. Manly's 4th throwing error of the day. And Ryde get themselves a little bit of a break and an extra run on the board. Jeremy Watts, the next batter. Ball down and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Breaking ball again from Holly. 2 and 1. It's ball 3. Austin Holly. Need to find the zone here. Nowhere to put the hitter in Jeremy Watts. And he issues a walk on the bases loaded variety. And Ryde's 5th run of the afternoon crosses the plate. Starts Willis Gunasakura with a called strike at the knees. Corners in on the grass. Coming home on anything hit to them. Bouncer over the top. I'll get 1 at second. Kai Harris to Glenn Murdoch on the fielder's choice. That's all they'll get. At least they got this one. Tough play though. Kai Harris, nicely done. Ball was back behind the bag. Rains around nicely to it. Popped up the stinger at short. And they got the second out. 62, Hamish Lambert. Zarinsky, the runner at third. Gunasakura now the runner at first. Make that 5 throwing errors now by Manly. That's going to allow Gunasakura to go all the way around to third base. And they got him out at third. Gunasakura pulled up on the bag. And Phil Ardill applies the tag. Unfortunately, camera 7 dropped out again. Wasn't able to bring you the live picture. But Manly escaped. It cost them another run. But they got out of the inning. 4 runs in total for Ryde. And they lead this ball game 7-2 as we head to the bottom half of the 4th. Ollie Tibbett led it off. Big hack at the first pitch from Jake Lenton. And he's quickly ahead, 0-2. Manly trailing by 5 here in the bottom of the fourth. No new inning at 2:35, so still half an hour until that. But they're able to hold back the swing. Can't sit back on that one though. That's another strikeout for Lenton. He's got a couple now since coming on. Both teams striking out 4 times. That's 3 for Lenton. 1 away. Jake Wanda. Top of the lineup for Manly. Outside corner for ball 1. Wanda unfortunately made 3 errors last week himself. A disastrous first inning. And Manly gave up 8 against Blacktown. 2-0 to Wanda as he ducks out of the way of that one. Wanted no part of it. That one touches the outside corner, 2-1. Tristan Watts, actually. Tristan Watts.
Tristan Watts.
Yeah. You know, Sean told me before. So 3-1. Off the hands, past the pitcher. It's going to be a tough play for Hamish Lambert, and he won't be able to make it. It'll be an infield single for Jake Wanda. Gets himself aboard here in the bottom of the fourth. Trying to help Manly overcome this 5-run deficit. It was 1 run, but 4 runs came at the top half of the inning. And that'll be all for Jack Lenton, it looks like. They're going to make a pitching change. We'll take a break and come back in a second. 3-0 to Philardil. Tim Massey, the new pitcher for Ryde. Gets that pitch called a strike at the knees. 3-1, Jake Wander, the runner at first. Manly broke for 2 runs in the bottom of the second. And they gave up 4 in the top half of this third inning. That's ball 4, so job done by the leadoff man against the new hitter. And when I say second and third, I mean third and fourth. Manly got the runs in the third inning. And gave up the runs in the fourth. So 2 on, Stephen Simic, the next hitter. Steph grounded into the fielder's choice an inning ago. Ball 1 up. Jake Wander is retired at over at third. That one popped up. I was about to say fouled off, but it's going to be popped up right side. Nice running catch over there by Willis Gunasakara. Records the out. So 2 out of 8 for Glenn Murdoch.
And the shortstop, Glenn Murdoch.
And that one is going to be a softly hit ball to second base. Hamish Lambert couldn't come up with it. And bases will be loaded. Stinger with the little jam shot to second. That'll be a base hit to load the bases for Manly. For Ash Roberts now in the DH position. Start of the game as the pitcher. And the Otani rule becomes the designated hitter. Pops that one up though. Holding up his nuddle in centre field, and 3 of the 4 innings, Manly have loaded the bases, but they haven't been able to do a hell of a lot with them. They've left them loaded each of those 3 times. They got 2 in the third, but that's all they've been able to muster. 9 now stranded by Manly. Ryde leads 7-2 here at Aquatic. We're off to the 5th. Well, Hamish Lambert didn't miss that one. That was out in a hurry. That was off the barrel and then some. Over the left field fence for a home run.
In the box, number 9.
A bit of insurance run for Ryde, even if they didn't need it. And now lead this game 8-2. Get the scoreboard right in a minute. There we go. It's going to be a new hitter for the Ryde side. Jake Smith. Two and two, swing and a miss. And Jake Smith's down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
44, Mitch Howay.
So first out of the inning after the home run. I'll bring up Mitch Howay. Outside corner to the right shortstop for ball one. That one lifted left side. Jake Wander will camp underneath it, and once again camera 7's decided to switch itself off. So apologies to everyone at home. 2 outs.
9-1, Jordan Lowe.
For the catcher, Jordan Lowe. That one a little bit in. He's going to try and claim he was hit. Billy Green wants nothing of it. He does. Wins the argument. Upon review, hit by pitch is confirmed.
At the bottom of the order, Matt Nuttall.
Jordan Lowe will move up to ball one to Matt Nuttall. Had a busy day out in centre field. Hasn't had to do a lot of running around as everything's been pretty much hit straight at him. He's had a few things to handle out there. Takes that pitch 2-0. You two? Yep. You twos and ones, ones and twos? Outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. So Manly going to get one last chance in the bottom half of this inning if they can get out of it here. The Harris family, Kai and Owen, and then Ricky Wang. Austin Murdoch has come in as a defensive replacement. He'll be the fourth hitter of the lineup. Should get that far down the order. And they trail 8-2. Ryde's run's coming on just 5 hits. Manly made 5 errors. 4 of them throwing errors. One of those throwing errors a pick off. A bit to work on for Manly. Couchalo moves up to second. Count now 3-1. Outside corner. In fact, that's strike 3. Go. Not the first time I've got the count wrong. Won't be the last. Manly ended up getting away with just the 1 run. It was the home run. Came off the bat of Hamish Lambert to give Ryde an 8th run. Manly, all to do. It's probably the last inning when we come back. Guy Harris, lead-off man for Manly. Takes that pitch on the outside corner. Tell you what, if Tim Massey can work a quick 1-2-3 inning here, Ryde might get another turn at bat. 0-2. He started off perfectly. Fouls that one off to stay alive. Down and in. Nicely taken by the youngster. Jumps out of the way of that one. That's a pitch you don't want to be hit by, but sometimes you've got to take one for the team and wear it. It's where your instinct kicks in, your fight or flight kicks in, as opposed to your baseball instinct. Nice defensive swing. Fouls off that pitch on the outside corner to stay alive. Count remains 2-2. There you go, that's how you do it. So Kai Harris is aboard for the second time today. Picked himself up a hit in his first at bat. Now he's on base. 1 for 2. Owen Harris started with a called strike. That one in the dirt. Knocked down. A 2-ball game here, bottom of the 5th. And what will potentially be the last inning. That one hit to the left side. Nice play by Hoey at third. Throws it away though. Throws it past Jake Smith at second. Will be a fielder's choice for Owen Harris. And the inning will continue with nobody out for Manly. Runners on first and second. A nice scoop by Mitch Hoey at third, who was the starting shortstop. Austin Murdoch to the left side. Underhand toss. They get 1. They get 2. Christian Morrison in there. He links with Jake Smith. This time they get the double play. They retire the older Harris in Owen at second. And Austin Murdoch on the other end. Austin Murdoch was hitting for Ricky Wang. It's going to be another pinch hitter in the form of Tenny Bragg. Under 18's catcher, getting a chance to hit in third grade. So Manly, runners on first and second, nobody out. Quickly, runner on third. And 2 out after the double play. Tenny Bragg quickly behind 0-2, facing Tim Massey. Ryde a chance of getting another chance to hit. Tenny Bragg calls time, has it granted. I think Manly are capable of wasting 5 minutes in this at bat right here. Check swing, pops it up, but out of play. On the ground to the third baseman, it's Hoey again. A bit deeper in the pocket this time. And unable to scoop it over at first is Willis Gunasakura. And Tenny Bragg has himself an infield single and an RBI. It can be a simple game. Sometimes baseball, put the ball in play.
Box Jake Wanda.
And then they go back to the top of the order with Jake Wanda. Hacks at the first pitch, pops it up. Underneath it, Jake Smith. Being called off is Matt Nuttall. I mentioned he had to do a lot of running. He had to run in a long way to get that one. And he does. He makes the catch for the third out. Ryde will come up once again. Manly get a run, but they still trail by 5 as we head to the 6th. So Matt Kelleher will be the lead-off man. He was in the batter's box when Manly had the failed pick-off attempt. And the runner, I think it was Willis Gunasakra. Oh no, that was an inning ago. Matt Kelleher straight back up the middle for a base hit. Well, we won't have to worry about any light curfews or anything here in third grade. And we'll just play this inning to the completion. Second grade will be pushed back a little bit. Closer. Maybe 3:15. Cameron Duffield. Pinch hit here. That ball away. Do you want to take it up? No, it's not going to get it fixed there.
No, it needs to go in the bin. Just needs to go.
Next to the bin.
It's brand new, but it's
K30 Cameron Duffield.
Two 2-0 here to Cameron Duffield. Takes off. Throw from Tenny Bragg, just tailed away from the second baseman a little. Matt Kelleher with a stolen base. Called strike on Duffield, so 2-1. Austin Holly misses it down and away. Count now 3-1. That one fouled off. Count now full.
apparently Sean's taken one of the chairs for himself.
Popped up. Simic coming in. Makes the catch. And records the out. First one of the inning. Important one with the runner on second.
In the box, Jeremy Watts.
Jeremy Watts steps up for the fourth time. Takes record strike. 1. Fouls that one off to the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One away here, top of the 6th. They're trying to get out of the inning without any more damage. They currently trail by 5. Popped up again. Simic moves underneath it. Both outs in this inning made by Stefan Simic in centre field.
Two down. At bat, Paulie Gunnasekira.
So, in fact, Stefan Simic's had all 3 touches in the outfield so far defensively. Ground ball from Matt Kelleher was hit at him. And a pair of fly balls. Willis Gunnasekira, next hitter. Top of the zone for ball 1. Swing and a miss. In fact, it's fouled off. And even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice pitch there by Austin Holly. Freezer's Gunnasekira. Thought about offering at it. Pulled back on it. It was a called strike. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Austin Holly, 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. Stranding that runner at second. Strike 3 called. That is the strikeout to end the inning. Pair of fly balls. Help out. And Manly will come up to bat trailing 8-3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Yeah. 2-3-4. Phil Ardell takes the first pitch down and away for ball 1. Holds back 2-0. Three 0. Phil just stands pat for the Freo pitch. Makes the count 3-1. That one down and in at the knees. He hangs back, waits for the confirmation of ball forward. He gets it. And Manly have a base runner.
Centre fielder Stefan Simic.
A pinch runner will come in. Isaac Rosello.
And they've just put some young legs on there and take the old one off.
Stefan Simic steps up with Isaac Rosello taking over at first base as the runner for Phil Ardell. First pitches of the chord variety to Simic. That one hit to the left side. Morrison to Smith. And out over at first. Bang, bang play. Second double play in as many innings. Turned by a Ryde. That's 2 quick outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Box for Manly, Glenn Murdoch.
I'll bring up Glenn Murdoch. Outside corner for a called strike. One down. There's Stinger doing the hot shoe shuffle. 3 innings by Ash Roberts today. He gave up 3 runs on 3 hits, although none of them were earned. A walk and 4 strikeouts. Will Burns managed just an inning of third before exiting the game with a little bit of tightness. He gave up 3 runs, 2 of them were earned. He walked 2. And Austin Holly, 2 2/3 in relief. Striking out 3, giving up an earned run on 2 hits and a walk. For Ryde, it was Kento Camiareso. Glenn Murdoch hits that one to the shortstop, and Christian Morrison, who tried to throw it before he gloved it. And Stinger's going to get himself aboard. Kento Camiareso, 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Jake Lenton out of the pen in the inning of the third, gave up 2 of the Manly 3 runs. He struck out 3. And then Tim Massey's come out and shut down Manly in the last couple of innings. 2 1/3 innings, looking for the final out. He's allowed just one unearned run rather, on a hit and 2 walks. Manly had their chances, loaded the bases 3 times. Ash Roberts fouls that one off. Ball and a strike. That one lifted right field. There's a man out there in Brad Merrill. And he makes the catch down below his knees. Tad unconventional, but it works for him. He makes the catch to end the game. And that's the final here at Aquatic. It's all right. They win it 8-3. They've taken 18s. They've taken 3rd grade here at Aquatic this morning. Convincing win. They get away from it in the 4th. And don't look back. That's the end of 3rd grade. We'll have 2nd grade coming up for you in about 15 minutes' time. We're going to reset things and try and get our centre field camera working. We'll see you back very soon.